What's up? Rockstar T in the building, y'all. What's going on? Man, the more that I see, the latest details on, Trump, murdering people, innocent people on these boats in the Caribbean, man, the more I'm like, this is crazy, man. I can't believe that. Where's the outrage at? I'm seeing people I'm seeing people have selected outrage when other people do stuff far less worse than what Trump is doing. And I'm not going to pan all this on Trump because he may have not known what Hagseth intended to do, but they need to release the video, man. They need to release the video. All this crazy madness must stop. And I get it. Some of my shit is offending you Trump loyalists or whatever, the Trumpeteers or MAGA or whatever, man. I ain't never listen. Let me get something clear. Let me make something clear right now. I've never been down with this MAGA, whatever the fuck it is, whatever this cult is, whatever. I've always been a free thinker, my nigga. And I'm telling y'all, wait a minute, hold on. We got somebody in the comment. What's up, man? What's up? Oh, we got Burner Girl in the building. What's up, Burner Girl? Matter of fact, you know what, Burner Girl? Let me click on your name, Burner Girl, so I can make you my mod. Because let me see. Let me add you as a moderator, and you're gonna be a mod. So Burner Girl, you told me yesterday I had a lot of trolls in here. So now when you exit and come back in, you're gonna have a wrench next to your name. So anybody get out of pocket, anybody get disrespectful, you know what to do, Burner Girl. You click on their name, and you're going to have some options to put their funky asses out or block them. It's going to be up to you, Burner Girl. Baby, this fish is smelling so good. Speaking of fish, you just can't kill people because they're on a boat with drugs. Use your common godly sense. You cannot kill people because they simply on a boat. They got drugs on it. Does that amount to you being able to kill somebody, kill people because they are on a boat with drugs on it? Make it make sense. Where's the fucking outrage at? The loss of innocent life. Well, a lot of people are gonna be like, well, Rockstar T, they not innocent. They smuggling drugs. That particular boat where they did the double tap and they killed all those people, that boat wasn't even headed to the United States. It was headed to Peru or I think the drugs was about to be paddled or smuggled over into Europe. But that still doesn't give you the right to take innocent life. Well, Rockstar T, they wasn't innocent. They drug dealers, drug smugglers. Man, look. Let me explain something to y'all. I don't want to go over the last, what I said last night's video and last night's live, all right? All I'm gonna say is that there's this thing called the it's called the Geneva Convention. You are not allowed to fire on somebody that is not shooting at you, so it's not a self-defense situation. If you got people that's out there, wait a minute, hold on, I'm making sure. Let me. Oh shit, we got What Up in the build. What up, man? What up? You got to come on the live. Cause you sure got a lot to say, What Up? And you know I got love for you, What Up? You one of my top moderators. But come on, man. We cannot be killing innocent people on these drug boats. I mean, it's against the law. It is a war crime. That's just like if we. And here's the fucked up part about it. Here's the fucked up part about it. We're not even at war with Venezuela. Those were not combatants. They were drugs. We don't even know if they were drug smugglers. There's no evidence. There's no proof that we don't even have. Where's the drugs at? No, wouldn't it would have been a lot better if the Navy SEALs would have just surrounded that boat, raided that boat, arrested the people, the occupants of that boat, and then take the drugs and just put it on display? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that would have been a lot better? Because boom, you got the perpetrators, you got the product, you got the drugs, which is the product, and we showing the whole world that we not no fucking savages, that we just go, oh, there's some people that they might be drug dealers, that might be drugs in that boat. Let's just kill them all. Kill them all. Let's just blow them all up. Fuck the evidence. Fuck. I think they killed them two survivors, man, because they didn't want the evidence to get out. So Pete Hegseth was asked, will the whole video come out, right? Man, that nigga, he talked about everything but the video. Do y'all mind? I'm right now, though, not to get off the subject, but I'm looking at the new Glock Gen 6. I'm not, man. I might have to go back to Glock, y'all. I'm sorry. I might have to go back to Glock, this new Gen 6. But let's just get back on the topic at hand. What up? What you got to say, what up? Come on, what up? Come on, man. What up? Come on. What up? Don't say would you rather hundreds of thousands of Americans die from fentanyl? First and foremost, what up? You know I got love for you, but I gotta of course we don't want Americans to die at the hands of fentanyl. That's what took my boy Prince out. Fentanyl. He died from an accidental fentanyl overdose. So you know how I feel about that. And that's a sensitive subject for me. But at the same time, we cannot throw out our humanity. We cannot lower our moral compass. We supposed to be looked upon. We supposed to, as the United States of America, we supposed to set the standard, right? We're supposed to set the standard. We can't just be out there. Okay, we got people in the boat, and there's supposed to be drugs on them. Let's just blow the boat up. Let's just unalive them all. That's not the way to go. That's not it. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If it was all about the drugs, so you say what up? You say it's all about the drugs, right? Why did Trump let the biggest, baddest, biggest, legendary, iconic drug dealers, why did he just let him go? He just pardoned a motherfucker from Honduras. A motherfucker that's gonna smuggle tons of drugs into this country. And guess what? Trump just freed him. So if you really think that this is about drugs, what up? If you really think this is about some drugs, I got some motherfucking oceanfront property that I'm gonna sell you in Chicago, my nigga. I got some oceanfront property that I will sell you in Tennessee, my nigga. If you think this is about drugs, this is not about drugs. Trump is a businessman. Trump is a smart, cutthroat businessman. And don't get me wrong, this is not an anti-Trump. You know I still fuck with my nigga Trump. But when I see my nigga bugging out, when I see my nigga doing some crazy, like gangster shit. Like Trump, come on, you got to chill on that shit, man. Enough is enough. Stop with the fucking madness. We got a wannabe motherfucking dictator, and we got this old bitch ass Secretary of Defense nigga that's called himself the Secretary of War. He look like one of them niggas that did never get no pussy. The nigga always got beat on, beat up, bullied, and now the nigga don't got in a position of power, and now the nigga like, look, nigga, I'm G.I. Joe. I'm gonna knock off, I'm gonna unalive as many motherfuckers as I can. That's who Pete Hegseth is. Don't let that nigga fool you. And now they just killing people. What up? You told me, and I ain't even trying to bring your faith into this, brother. But how can you call yourself a religious man in good faith and you down with them just killing people? Innocent people? Do you know, nigga, that when they attacked that boat that first time, do you not realize that they waited 41 minutes to decide whether to kill, I'm going to use the word kill, whether to bomb and kill those two poor, innocent survivors that were clinging on to the shipwreck, to the debris. So you got these punk ass Republicans, they were trying to get to their cell phones, their walkie-talkies, to let their fellow drug dealer buddies know not to come and, to come pick. Make this shit make sense, man. See, what I don't like about you fucking dumbass Republicans, the stupid ones, what I don't like about y'all would come up with some of the most corniest, nonsensical, stupid, dumbass shit to try to cover for Pete Hegseth or Hedgehog and Donald Trump, man. Get you a fucking life. This is why the country is so fucked up, because you got motherfuckers that's so fucking calling themselves so fucking loyal that they willing to sign up and be down with any type of fuck shit. They can watch Trump or Hegseth kill somebody. You know what would make things so fucking dangerous, what make things so fucking perilous, is that all they got to do now is attach terrorists to your fucking name, and boom, they can kill you, and the American people gonna cheerlead that shit. Are y'all that fucking dumb? Are y'all that fucking stupid? Oh my fucking God, man, y'all some fucking idiots. And you wonder why people around the world hate us, because of idiots like you, dumbasses like you, who can't think for themselves, who can't process shit for themselves. You motherfuckers need to eat shit and suffer. I'm not going to say die, because that would put me in the same category as Pete Hegseth, who believe just because you're around some fucking drugs that's not even coming into this fucking country that you should die. Now, they don't kill probably about 40, 50, 60 people? How many of y'all, they shouldn't have been on the boat? How do you know them people wasn't forced on that boat? Come on, y'all, you know how the cartels get down. They might have the person's kids, wife, or whatever. Nigga, if you don't get your motherfucking ass on that boat and deliver them drugs, that's the end of your family. I know I would get on that boat to save my family. Or if I'm struggling, what kind of motherfucker are you? By now, I'm pretty sure they know that them boats are getting bombed out the fucking oceans, right? So why would a motherfucker be that dumb or desperate? You couldn't pay me $1 million at this point to get on a boat with some drugs, because that's not worth my life. So that tells me that these people are under some type of duress, some type of stress, that they're being forced to do that shit. I just think it's wrong, and the madness needs to stop. It needs to be stopped. But until we have idiots that will wake up and be like, man, I cannot call myself a Catholic. I cannot call myself Jewish. I cannot call myself a Christian. And I'm seeing people that's hanging on to dear life struggling to try to survive, get took out by another missile because they didn't want no survivors, man. I don't care what y'all think. This shit is wrong. And you don't put no politician up over your fucking morality. Have some fucking integrity, y'all. Let me read some of these comments and shit. Read some of these motherfucking comments. It say abortion is killing innocent babies. I understand that, brother. Yes, millions die. I never said I approve of that. I never said that. I think people need to exercise more responsibility. Now, if you don't been, sexually assaulted, that's not your fault. But this is why I tell everybody, every woman needs to be savage ready. Don't put yourself in a position where you are being kidnapped or forced into a vacant house. Just be more careful. And no, you don't deserve for that to happen to you. But at the same time, you got to understand we living in a world with savages around us. So you got to you got to be safe. Don't trust every nigga that you meet, because it might be a nigga putting something in your drink and get you to fall out, and he gonna have his way with you. You have to be careful. Next thing you know, you're pregnant. But yeah, that is a tragedy, but that ain't got nothing to do with the United States of America dropping bombs on somebody that was shipwrecked. These two innocent people were shipwrecked. How many times I must say that? They didn't have RPGs, bazookas shooting at the drones that dropped the bomb on them. Miss me with that bullshit. That tell me y'all niggas will believe anything that Trump or Hedge Seth got to say. Y'all believe anything them niggas got to say. I'm telling you, Trump, I fuck with Trump, but he is shiesty ass motherfucker. He's shiesty as fuck. And he's flawed as fuck. Just like me. No judgment. And for my conservative brothers, my Republican brothers, my Democratic brothers, my liberal brothers, it's no hate, man. I'm coming from a place of love. I'm telling y'all, listen, shed your political views, shed your skin, your race, none of that shit. Become a fucking decent human being. Because all this shit that's happening right now, including all these boats and shit getting bombed, believe it or not, but this is a distraction. This is a charade. Trump wants that fucking Venezuela oil. Ain't nothing like the sweet, pure oil that, come on, they got the fucking biggest oil reserve in the world. Bigger than Saudi Arabia, my nigga. You don't think Trump is thinking like, God damn, if we can just get our fucking hands on this fucking oil, if we can knock Maduro, that punk ass nigga, if we can overthrow this nigga and put in a puppet, a friendly, Western friendly, United States friendly puppet government, all that oil, my nigga, is ours. And he's a smart motherfucker to think like that. No, is he going about it the right way? Y'all get what I'm saying? We got motherfuckers that's willing to start a conflict, that's willing to start basically a war. Ain't that's what all the wars have been about? The last few wars we fought, I get Afghanistan, I get it. We didn't have no choice but to respond to them funky motherfuckers. They the ones that got us on 9/11, but Iraq, which had nothing to do with 9/11, which he did not have weapons of mass destruction. Come on, y'all. He's using the same playbook, the same blueprint to get inside Venezuela. They want that Venezuelan oil, man. It's like pussy. He wants to fuck that Venezuelan pussy, that oil. He wants it. Trump dick is hard up for that fucking oil. That's like pussy to him. See, one thing about a rich motherfucker like Trump, I don't give a fuck if the nigga a billionaire. They never get tired of money. You can never satisfy their thirst, the quench. You cannot quench their lust, their thirst for money, because they know that money brings power, and with power comes control. You know what I'm saying? They really acting like some fucking dictators, killing people, innocent people on boats. Well, T, they ain't innocent. They drug dealers. Listen. Anytime when you're shipwrecked, when your shit have been bombed and you hanging on to debris for your dear life and you can't fight back and you not on no radio or no walkie-talkie, nigga, them motherfuckers, they was trying to fight for their life, man. They was holding on to their life. And what did we do? The greatest country, supposed to be the greatest country in the world, the greatest country with the moral high ground. We killed 2 innocent people. And people cheerleading that shit. People down with that fuck shit. Well, I guarantee you, once they get in there and get their oil, and maybe 3, 4, 5 years from now, they hey, what up? They might just designate you a drug dealer. They might just say, you know what up? I don't like you. Even though you ain't selling drugs, you know what? Let me just call you a narco terrorist so we can drop a bomb on your fucking house. So we can drop a bomb on your fucking car while you in that motherfucker driving it, getting some pussy in that motherfucker, and all of a sudden a fucking bomb land on your fucking dick while you getting head. I'm telling you, who knows how far they gonna take this shit? And if they can get away with this shit now, who's to say they not gonna pull the same tactic right here in the homeland? This government is not meant to be trusted. They don't love you. So stop cheerleading these niggas that don't give 2 fucks about you. My name is Rockstar T. I had to get this off my chest. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming through, showing me love. Fuck you trolls. You fucking trolls. Troll these nuts. I love y'all. Gun Free Nation salute, baby. I had 150 people in there.